Life as We Know It with Tom Walton.
Take a look at the Blade sports section on any Saturday in the fall and count how many college football games are listed on the TV schedule for the day. I did that a week ago, and you know how many? 39. That means that 78 college football teams competed on national television on networks that included ESPN, ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox, the Big Ten channel, the SEC channel, and many more. Those 78 teams would have been 80 teams, except the University of Toledo Rockets and the Bowling Green Falcons had a rare week off. And this was on a day when Major League Baseball's postseason playoff games were also being televised. Attend college football games in person, as I like to do, and you understand that the fans in the stands, especially at the Mid-American Conference level, are not a priority for the broadcast networks, or sadly, for the universities. You've probably heard of something called MACtion, the clever name that ESPN calls its midweek deal with the Mid-American Conference. MAC schools take turns playing midweek games, usually on Wednesday nights as part of the deal. The games are entertaining, and they feed football junkies who have no other midweek options on TV. The University of Toledo and BG get national television exposure in return, although if you've tuned in to one of these midweek affairs, you see an awful lot of fans disguised as empty seats. The crowds are smaller than a Saturday crowd because many fans stay home to watch on TV. Not sure how nearly empty stands entice a would-be recruit that he needs to take his talents to BG or Athens or Mount Pleasant, and it doesn't matter because college football is an economic colossus. Consider the record-breaking 7-year, $7 billion deal signed by the Big Ten a year ago. The package will pay conference members $80 million to $100 million every year, setting the bar pretty high as a new standard for college sports media rights. Sports revenue is obviously a big moneymaker for public and private colleges and universities. Collectively, Division I athletics brought in $15.8 billion in 2019. That number is 6 years old, so just imagine what it must be today. The real moneymakers are football and men's basketball. There was a time when the major college sports conferences were regional. The Big Ten had the Midwest, the SEC had the Southeast, and the Big 12 had most of the rest of the country. Those lines are blurred now. The Big Ten stretches from coast to coast, Rutgers in the east to Washington and Oregon in the west, as schools search for more lucrative affiliations. A sports website called The Athletic just ranked the top 10 college football programs in the country in terms of value. The University of Texas was first at $2.38 billion. Yes, that's billion with a B. Second was the University of Georgia at $1.92 billion, and in third, the Ohio State Buckeyes at $1.9 billion. Just behind the Bucks at 4 and 5 are the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Michigan Wolverines. Now the college football landscape is moving to a 12-team playoff this year. More teams mean more excitement, one hopes, but most certainly more teams mean more money to be made.
Life as We Know It is written and hosted by Tom Walton and is a production of WGTE Public Media. Life as We Know It with Tom Walton can be heard on WGTE FM 91 every Monday afternoon during All Things Considered at 5:44 p.m. Or hear past episodes at wgte.org/life.